Alright, hello everyone, it's E-Dog here, and we're back with a video today. And for today's video, as you can already tell by the title of this video, we're going to be playing some good old-fashioned Friday the 13th, the game, the usual and classic on my channel. But before we get into that, I did just want to, talk about a couple things, what's been going on with my channel, and, my setup, and just what's been going on with me in general. Kind of making a channel update, if you would. So, nevertheless, I guess we'll start off with the beginning on what has happened in my channel and, in the past, which led to the events now, if that made sense. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But nevertheless, I mentioned this in a couple of other videos where I was having computer and microphone issues. Nevertheless, briefly, run down of it. My microphone was messing up to where the volume was super loud, even though I turned it down. It was like scratchy and poppy or whatever. It was just, it sounded bad. And then when I looked into the settings, it wasn't registered as the Rode USB microphone. It was like sound system, whatever. So I don't even know if it was registering that it was a microphone or whatever. So nevertheless, I thought resetting my PC would help. That didn't, because my PC completely froze when I reset it. So I had to get that taken in and fixed and sorted through. And nevertheless, because I did that, my editing software that I used, which was Windows Movie Maker, was on it. And of course, when it reset, I no longer had it. So I didn't really have a proper editing software. And then I didn't even have a mic, to be honest, because I got rid of the Rode one. I did use the Snowball for a couple of videos, mainly my Modern Warfare campaign, if you want to go check that out, and a couple of my other ones. I think it was a channel update, and then just a regular Friday the 13th video. So I did those with the Snowball microphone. It worked pretty good, but nevertheless, because I didn't have a microphone for a little while, I didn't have an editing software, it wasn't the best time, especially, with the games that came out. Modern Warfare came out, you had Fortnite that came out with, the Chapter 2, and all other stuff, so just not a good time to where you want that type of stuff to happen. But nevertheless, throughout the last month and a half, I have been trying to fix everything, sort everything out. So right now I do have a new microphone, the Rode NT1, the condenser microphone, one that uses a audio interface. I do have that now, and I am using that right now as I'm speaking. So nevertheless, I have my microphone sorted out for the most part. Hopefully this can last me more than a year compared to my Rode micro or my USB microphone. Nevertheless, I think it sounds pretty good, to be honest. I don't know if it's the headphones I'm using or whatever. My voice does sound a little bit deeper, but again, that could just be because my headphones have a lot of bass to it. I don't know. But so far, I think it's pretty good. Just within these past week, I've been, kind of tweaking with the settings and that stuff, making sure it's not too loud, not too quiet, which I think right now I have a good middle point to where it's just about perfect for, my distance from the microphone or whatever. But nevertheless, that's pretty much what's been going on. As far as editing software goes, I still don't have one. I'm using the Elgato one that's built in, to the Elgato software, recording software itself. That's working somewhat fine. My edits aren't as clean or, A1 crispy as they used to be. You kind of have these weird kind of jumps here and there. I might say hello, and then it just kind of cuts in between, the beginning of it or whatever. So that's not always a good shout, but for right now, I am looking into Adobe Premium, I think, or Adobe Rush. I think it's one of those two. I'm looking into that to be my, proper editing software. But before I get into that, I do want to, kind of consistently upload again, get back into the groove of things, uploading, 2 to 4 times each week. Just want to get back into that, and then I'll start, actually properly looking at it, seeing if I should get it or not. Again, just because I already have Adobe Photoshop, I know those are two completely different things. I just kind of want to stick with that, to be honest. Not really looking to a different company or whatever, just might as well keep getting Adobe products or whatever. So that's going to be probably my editing software for future videos. For right now, again, for future videos, I do have a Funko Pop one that I do want to do, but because I don't have an editing software, I can't really upload it too much because, I do make mistakes here and there. Within those videos, editing it out would probably be the better shout, not just me screwing it up. So nevertheless, and then also I do have an unboxing of the Rode NT1 microphone, which again, I need an editing software so that way I can get it, nice and clean and crisp, and also so I can add, kind of a voice commentary, testing of the microphone, which again, I need, of course, an editing software to do so. So those are some videos you can look out for on my channel for future videos. Again, see, this is when an editing software would be perfect for me, or, movies, Windows Maker would be, but nevertheless, it is what it is. I make mistakes. It is what it is. But other than that, that is pretty much what's been going on with my channel. Had microphone, computer issues. Now they're pretty much fixed. I just need to get an editing software, and then we should be good to go. Audio. So this is more for me and not for you guys. My microphone, my headphone is plugged into my TV right now. because I do have kind of an extension cord for my headphones, but for whatever reason, it literally only comes out on the left side of my headphones. So that's just not, what I want to be doing. And when I was using the Snowball microphone for my channel update, I believe, or one of my Friday the 13th videos, I didn't have my headphones plugged in at all because I was in my normal setup. But because my normal setup is far away from my PC, I don't have a headphone cord that extends that far, and I didn't want to use that because I might as well just not even have it, because literally when it's coming out of the left earphone, it's just super quiet, and it's not worth it, to be honest. But other than that, I think pretty much we're set to go for the rest of this year. And then speaking of, the rest of this year, we did manage to hit 70 subscribers, which I'm absolutely amazed about. I'm surprised when we hit it, to be honest, too. We hit 70 subscribers, during the time period when I wasn't really uploading at all. I think it was just after I released my part 3 of the Modern Warfare campaign is when we hit 70 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, because again, that was, I don't know if those are a correlation, because I was getting the decent amount of views on one of my perk roll videos, so that could have been why. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what video you guys saw and then subscribe to me for. I do want to know that, because I do think my channel is mainly a Friday the 13th channel, to be honest, but I mean, you never know. Maybe someone saw an Apex Legends video and then decided to subscribe to me, but nevertheless, we hit 70 subscribers, and that was one of, I didn't mention this, but this was kind of my, low-key mile markers I did want to hit by the end of this year, which luckily we managed to do, so I'm very thankful and happy that we were able to do that. For next year, again, I mean, I could say, let's hit 100 subscribers, but again, that's all based on whether or not I'm able to consistently upload good and amazing content, and, stepping up my ball game, from videos that I made this year and last year compared to next year. So, nevertheless, I guess that is one mile marker I do want to hit. I don't know if it's attainable, but I mean, I'm optimistic we can probably do that. It's a new decade, new year, always good shout. But other than that, guys, I think that is pretty much about it as far as my channel update goes. Again, any feedback you guys want to give me as far as, my microphone, audio, editing software issues, or not issues, just, any feedback for that stuff, leave it in the comments. But other than that, guys, it is time to get into the game, so I shall see you all when the game starts. Alrighty, guys, and now we are back, and nevertheless, we are at, what, Higgins Haven? Higgins Haven, gotta love it, one of the classics. But, I mean, there's only, what, 3 or 4 classics? Another, what, 2 or 3 other DLC ones? Somewhat DLC, but nevertheless, we are not Jason. Somewhat of a shout. Jason, though. We'll find that out in a minute. Okay. I don't believe this was a high-level Jason. Everyone was, like, level 20s or whatever.
To escape.
There's only one level 144, and I don't believe that was him, so that's always a good shout. But nevertheless, we are now back, guys. Definitely feels good to be back, uploading a video, / recording at least, especially in this new setup. Definitely really happy about my new setup, to be honest. The only thing I'm missing, I would say, is kind of a soundproof thing. Before, when I was using my USB microphones, I did kind of have this kind of like soundproof box in a way. Well, I mean, it wasn't soundproof, but, it definitely did help muffle noises, from my walls, echoing, and then from my actual Xbox making noise in of itself. Nevertheless, I don't have that. Right now, my microphone is on this kind of like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's on this, the ARM microphone stand, which is honestly really cool. Definitely, I feel like a proper YouTuber now that I actually have that. So that's honestly really cool that I have that. I do have an actual regular microphone stand that I'm going to be using when I actually record music and that stuff, for those of you who want to know. But nevertheless, other than that, I don't actually know how the echoes are going to be. I mean, because of the fact I don't have, kind of a soundproof box that I did before. But hopefully it should be somewhat good as far as, I did record or, kind of test out a couple things before. Let's actually see where the car's at. Oh, the boat's there. Finally getting a game with a boat. Gotta love it. But nevertheless, again, I think it should be somewhat fine. It might echo just a little bit, just because, again, I don't have anything muffling it or whatever, but I think it should be fine. But I will find out at the end of the video when I'm editing on the Elgato editing software, built-in editing software that I might mention. But nevertheless, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking with all the games coming out. As far as Call of Duty goes, probably not going to be recording that much, to be honest. Definitely don't like it, to be honest. It ain't for me, Chief. It ain't for me. Now, Apex Legends. Definitely been absolutely smashing that game. Absolutely smashing it. I have been rocking Wattson a lot more lately. I think her, abilities are absolutely pretty good. The electric barrier isn't really that good, to be honest. but then there's the kind of like shield that gives you or regens your shield. I think that's really useful. So I've definitely been, you know, using her a lot more. Pathfinder I haven't used in a while. I think I used him like at the beginning of the season 2, or I mean not season 2, season 3, and I just completely stopped using him. I've literally just been pretty much using Wattson this whole season. And then of course I got a couple Mirage wins, but other than that, definitely been enjoying Apex Legends. Rocket League, I've definitely been playing that a lot more. This past week I haven't played it once, to be honest. But you know, the weeks prior I definitely been playing that a lot more, especially when it was the Stranger Things kind of DLC. Am I going the right way? Okay, good, I am. When it was the Stranger Things DLC, I was definitely playing that a lot more. Any other games? Fortnite, I've been trying to get caught up on all the challenges, which I think I am all caught up on, until I think, you know, within these next 2 days when the next challenge, or the next, you know, weekly challenges come out. But other than that, just been pretty much playing Apex and then Rocket League. I got a whole team following me. I don't know what they're doing, but I mean, it is what it is. Hey guys, what are you all doing? Jeebus, my voice is already getting a little scratched. Oh, that's why. They already got the propeller in. Oh, no, 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 no.
I think I put that on right.
Oh, yep, we outie. Oh no, what? What do I gotta press? Oh, A? I pressed A. Look at everyone fighting to the death.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I don't even know where to go, bro. Bro, literally everyone is there. Over there, come on. As long as Jason doesn't find us, we're good to go. I don't know how he didn't get us. We literally messed up. We literally messed up on the gas and he still didn't get us. Alrighty, GG guys, a win with the boat. You don't see that much on my channel. You don't see that too much. A boat win, gotta love it. Alrighty. Honestly, good start for my first video back. Gotta love it. Nestler Survival. I don't know if they got Tommy called or not. Oh, they're just fighting it out. Jeebus. Jeebus, what are they doing? Come on, Deborah. Come on, bunny Deborah. Oh, you got the other Deborah that's just chilling there, clean as a whistle. And you got these guys just battling it out. Gotta laugh. Ooh, coming back is Tommy. Gotta love it. I mean, you hate to see it, but you like to see it. If I got eliminated, I'd be fine with it, but nevertheless, let's see, what do we got? And also, because I'm using, or another thing I want to mention, because I'm using another microphone. First off, if you're still watching, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But as far as my controller goes, my controller is honestly pretty close to my microphone compared to my actual face. So I did just want to mention that. I don't know if the microphone's a little too loud. Not my microphone, my controller. But we'll find out. Let's see, anything good in there? Anything good in there? Nope, gotta love it. Ah! Jason, you are a not smart Jason. Anything good? Ooh, the keys, the keys, the keys, the keys. Where should we go? Just down there? Alrighty, they literally have done nothing since my return. Which isn't, you know, surprising, or not surprising, because they were literally just beating each other up. Freaking Bugsy and Deborah. So I'm not surprised. Go chill and listen to some tunes. Oh, we probably should have repaired that fuse. Absolutely love that song. Might as well get some XP. Bro, what is this? Well, maybe that could distract him a little bit. Maybe he's gonna go by the phone box, which hopefully isn't here. Oh, well. Well, he's here. Ooh, we'll get that. Definitely need that instead. Imagine that. Escaping in the boat and then surviving the night. That would be a good shout for a video. Are these guys still, you know, whacking each other? Mr. Jarvis is here, guys. Don't you worry. I'm coming to give you a nice little love tap. Bang. I don't know why Deborah hasn't picked up the gas and gone over to the car. Not a good shout. Not smart. Not smart there, buddy. Our savior, Mr. Jarvis. Should we get a good, nice little thumbnail shot right there? That's not that good. His eyes look weird. Hey guys, what are we doing? Oh no, I wanted to keep that. How do I dance? Completely forgot how to dance. Someone dance. Oh dang it. Literally everyone's here. Got 2 Deborahs, 2 Tiffany's. Gotta love it. Or is that Tiffany? No. Bruh, what is this? I completely forgot who they were. Yikes. We're just gonna ignore that. But we got some Deborahs there. That's always a good shout. Can we do something? Stop. Stop there, Billa. Bro, can one of y'all get the gas? Did one of you get the gas at least? Thank you. What are we doing? Mr. Jarvis is here to save the day. Someone need a spray? Got a spray right here. There you go. Happy birthday. Is that Jason? Oh, Jason! Jason! What are you doing there, bud? Look at that man. Literally everyone's over here. Oh, that's not a good shout. Jason! Pop him. Can we, I got scared right there. I wanted to, you know, hit him with the love tap, but oh, he doesn't have his mask on. Someone needs to get his sweater. He doesn't have his mask on. Someone get the sweater. Ooh, I don't know how we hit that, but luckily we did. Alrighty, bro. Where is a weapon or something? Oh, well, there's the battery. Thanks for nothing, guys. Alright, let's go around here. Move that over there. Oh, yikes. That was not a good shout. Ooh, there we go.
Right.
GG! Again, I mainly focus on the audio right now, because again, until I get an editing software, I mean, the edits are going to be not as good as they used to be. So, I mean, it is what it is. Jason, what are you doing there, buddy? Tony Ma. Let's see. I'm looking at my computer right now to see how long it's been. It's been too long. We probably still got a good, like, 10 minutes left. Which, again, I mean, he hasn't picked us up. He doesn't really seem that good. Or maybe he is. He's just not trying, to be honest. Has anyone found the battery? Jeebus. The car's done, but no one's gotten the battery for the phone box fuse. Gotta love it. Or maybe they have, they just haven't found the house. Which would not surprise me one bit. Alright, let's go up in here, see if we can find something a little better than a stick. That should be alright. Oh, hey there, guys. I'm coming, don't you worry. I'm coming, don't you worry. Hey there, Bugsy. Nice GG. Can we escape from both times? With Deborah and Mr. Jarvis? In a boat and a car. Title this video, we escaped in a car and a boat? Question mark? Come on, Bugsy. What are you doing? Did everyone leave or did they get... they sure did. They just left. Why'd they just leave? Bruh, this Jason is not that good. Or he's just not trying. Ah! Come on, be a bro, get in the car, go, go, go! Take a left, take a Larry, now take a Roger! No, you're not smart there, buddy. Alright, let's just chill here for a minute. We'll give you a nice whack. Alright, I'll stay back, try to hit you.
Fixed it. I'm out of here.
Bro, what is this?
Fuck you, Jason! Why won't you fucking die?
Bro, why is this not stunning him?
Help! Oh god!
Drive! Let's go! Drive! Bro, I literally hit him like 3 times. How did that not stun him once? Oh my days, I'm surprised he did not pick me up. Whew. Ooh, Jeebus, that scared me for a minute. That scared me for a minute there, buddy. That was definitely not the best Jason, but nevertheless, can we make it? This guy's driving a little wonky, not gonna lie, he's driving a little crazy. Can we make it? No, we can't. Back up. Now escape. We're almost there, guys. Can we escape in a car and a boat? Yes, we can, guys. GG. Escaping in the boat, then coming back as Mr. Jarvis, helping out with the car. That is gonna be a GG and an amazing video, you know, with my return to YouTube in a way. Gotta love it. Let's see how much XP we get. That was quite the game. I mean, Jason, he clearly was not trying, or he just must have been a new Jason. Surely there's no way. I gotta see what level he is, to be honest. 'Cause that was crazy. Not really crazy. I mean, he was just not that good. Oh no, if someone had gotten a sweater, we could have eliminated him for sure. For sure there, Billy. 420, yeah, we should have definitely gotten more than that. Let's see that. 1,000 already, GG. Nevertheless, if you're still watching, thank you very much, I appreciate it. You know, as far as, again, future videos, I am going to be trying to do another perk roll. I have about 3,000 CP right now, give or take, and then let's see how much more we have right now. Let's see, something good. 3,300, okay. Yeah, my brother, I think he has like 20,000 CP, to be honest, so he could do a pretty good perk roll, to be honest, but, I mean, that's him, not me, that's for another video, but nevertheless, guys, that is going to be a GG for today's video. Again, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, leave some feedback in the comments, you know where I was trying to improve, but nevertheless, thank you all for watching it, and have a good day.